welcome back to another week of Dallas Beertalk, guys. I'm your host, Victor Santana. To the left of me, I got my man, Drew, and the man, the myth, the legend. We didn't hear much from him last week, but we're going to party today.
That's
Ziggy.
Right. Hiya, guys.
There he is.
He's fighting off criminals all over the DFW area. You know,
like right on the edge of the county line.
I think it's a gray or legal area out there. So
yeah, ain't nobody going to stop you. Fight
the unincorporated land.
the unincorporated,
the bad lands.
the Badlands.
Where the Nazis are.
Oh,
Ziggy has stories for days.
Oh man,
Fighting Nazis out there.
Well, more like, well, hey, we'll say that for another show.
And with that being said, what's going on, man?
Man, just trying to stay warm. So it's quite getting the wintry feeling. I know you're being a native of New York.
I hate winter.
Love the cold weather because it's what you grew up with. So
I absolutely hate Christmas.
oh, Christmas or the cold? Which is
combination of both.
Oh wow.
Like, yeah, I'm not a big fan.
All right, Scrooge.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Christmas, man. Why did I gotta be a big fan of Christmas? Like,
No, I didn't say you had to be, but
yeah,
sounds so depressing.
I just don't like Christmas.
No. Well,
Not a fan.
On that note, we do have a bunch of Christmas beers.
But I'm a fan of Christmas beers.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
As long as you're a fan of Christmas beers, we kind of had a little thing going on last month where we did we did a pumpkin beer
Kind of thing.
We had a bunch of beers on. At every show we had a pumpkin beer come on. So
yeah, we definitely make sure to have a pumpkin. But this is like random. I didn't plan for have Christmas beers. But I like randomly walked into what's that place called? World's Market.
World Market.
Oh, yeah, whatever. It's right by where I live.
Yeah.
And I get in, I go in there, and it's a bunch of Christmas beers. I'm like, oh shit, let's make a show about Christmas beers. It's December, so
yeah,
make it happen.
It's advertising. They got you good. So.
They sure did.
Yeah, I mean, if it's got alcohol, I'm down. So.
Yeah, and they got a couple of things I never heard before, like winter ale. You know, so I don't know like what a winter ale is. I just assume they just put the word winter and then like an ale.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's really how they do it. Just change the picture up a little bit. Say, it's winter. So,
but I like the names and the illustrations. Like for today, we got like Santa's butt. I think that's pretty funny.
Yeah. So I was reading the bottle earlier. So we'll read the description bit later on when we try it. But it's more to the name than it seems like, I guess. But yeah.
Well, other countries have different stories for Santa.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So this is a Belgium, right?
Yeah. We should we should explore the different Santas of the world.
We can.
And
I think if Ziggy, when we get time, I think Iceland has the greatest version of different Santa Claus. Like they have 7 or 8, I think.
Yeah.
And they're like progressively darker than the next one. Like it's progressively darker. Like it's fucking bad.
We need to go through the whole spectrum of them and be like, which
the Yule lads.
The Yule lads.
Yes, it's like a traditional Icelandic folklore take that has been co-opted to be a bunch of different Santa Clauses.
I was thinking Icelandic boy band, but yeah, that sounds good too.
Yeah, I went to Iceland for Christmas once, and and they were telling me their stories of Santa Claus. I'm like, this is way better
than the cheesy one that we get.
Yeah. And I guess like for bad kids, Santa doesn't come and give you a lump of coal. Santa comes and kidnaps you.
Yep.
And kills you. Like that's basically part of the story of one of the Santas.
You know, I think that's at the end of the day, really, if you think about like why they do that, it's for the kids to keep them in line, right? Keep the kids in check. Better act good, or Santa's gonna come murk you this year. You dead.
That's the Germanic tradition of Krampus.
Yeah, Krampus
right, is just like bad Santa.
Yeah. But with less
murder,
with less Billy Bob Thornton, right?
And more, child abuse.
Way more.
Well, probably a similar amount of
equal amount of child abuse.
Neglect at worst.
Yeah,
at best.
But I'm saying we need to go through the full spectrum of all the Santa Clauses from around the world and figure out which one are we gonna have a beer with. Which one would you kick it and drink a beer with?
There's one of them that's a Santa that gives you like small gifts and trinkets. I like that Santa. One Icelandic version of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to chill with Jamaican Santa Claus. You know, with Jamaican Santa Claus.
Like, I mean, if it's Santa Claus for every region, like we're gonna do that.
Right.
We're gonna go down this route. I'd rather chill with good question. Definitely not hanging out with France Santa.
Why? What's that?
He's gonna stink. It's gonna be fat and stinky and smell like cheese and shit.
Some fine cognac.
No, that's Gerard Depardieu. That's not a Santa.
But yeah, so I mean, I don't know all the different ones, so kind of go through some of them and see. But yeah,
I don't know. I think the Tale of Santa is like the funniest one is Icelandic, like real Tales of Santa. I think it's like Icelandic one is the funniest one that I know.
So they have just the names of some of the Yuletide lads here. We have the first one to arrive is called Stekjarstar, and it means sheep coat clod, and its description is that it harasses sheep, but is impaired by his stiff peg legs.
That sounds. There's a lot of questions I have there.
Pot scraper, bowl licker, spoon licker, sausage swiper.
That sounds like.
There's a window peeper, Icelandic Santa Claus.
That goes along with the sausage slapper or whatever his name was.
Swiper.
Wow. Oh yeah, his name.
A lot of these are just like a lot of these just steal stuff. Like Stubby is abnormally short and steals pans to eat the crust left on them.
Oh,
that's weird. Maybe she was lying to me because she was telling me how dark they get.
That's pretty dark, man. When you're that,
you're slapping the sausages, you know.
when you sunk that low, I mean, you know, it doesn't get much more dark.
I mean, I wonder what Santa Claus was doing, you know, smoking some crack, you know. I gotta slap these sausages real quick. I gotta get these toys. I gotta get this money for these toys.
If he actually says those words, I'm about to slap these sausages. It's game over. I'm done. I don't want to be involved in any of that.
Yeah, you don't want to sit on Bugnak Riker's lap.
Why is that? What's going on with him?
Because he is sausage swiper.
Oh yeah, swiper no swiping. Doesn't he know the rules? Come on, man. Come on.
I mean, that's why they probably invented swiper no swiping. Hey,
I don't get that reference. I don't have children.
You know exactly
what are we talking about.
I've seen you wear your Dora the Explorer shirt plenty of times.
I do have.
Talking about shirts, you have an epic shirt that you're proud of.
Oh, this whole thing. Let me see if we can get a little. Yeah. So this is my for people who know about that Stranger Things. Let me give a little preview here.
Upside down. See, the second season sucked, by the way.
Yeah, well, I was kind of just there was good stuff, bad stuff, but yeah, Stranger Things rocks. I'm all about it.
I did like the story between the little fat kid and the black kid. That story became 1,000 times more interesting than any other storyline on that part with the kids.
They you were most interested in out of all the things happening, all the paranormal stuff going on?
They didn't do much showing that, but I like the dynamics with them. Like they didn't get really play in the first season, right? And they seemed like they were left off. They were there, but wasn't in a central market. Like in the central market, that made no sense. Central part of the story, they were just friends.
But see, they didn't even beef that hard. Like they were like
I don't want them to beef. I know not beef. It's just the dynamics of being a young kid that have these feelings for a kid, for a girl, and they go have their different approaches. And they make an attempt for it. And
we should say spoiler alert for any of the people who haven't been living under a rock.
Nobody needs to watch it. I'll tell you the whole story. Just skip it. Just skip the season.
I thought it was good. I liked the first season a little bit more, but it was good. They're definitely leaving it open for another season.
For a third season, yeah. And I said that's what my complaint for the first season. I liked everything about the first season until the last episode, which it showed why I didn't like the last episode. Because what's that little stupid skinny kid was infected or possessed by some fucking monster?
His name's Will.
Well, I'm assuming that when they get into the third season, that's when they get to Mount Doom. Is that how that
kind
works?
of?
And they have to cast.
They're gonna get the Eagles and finish the ride.
Okay.
They have to cast the ring into the fires of Mount Mordor. So.
And he's also gonna get a sack on the last play of the game.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Interception.
And everybody's gonna like run down the street on his shoulder, like, "Hey, he got it, he did it." No, it's just
talking about Rudy.
Rudy. It's the stupidest movie of all time.
It's a great movie.
It's not that good.
It's just nice to see Ned Beatty not get sexually assaulted for once.
This is true, and he gets murked too in Stranger Things. The funny thing about it, he's in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I don't know if you did that on purpose. That was well played, sir. I'm not that smart. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
I was with you. So
I'm not a smart man. I never claimed to be.
Repping my Stranger Things shirt, so everybody needs to go check it out. Drink your favorite beer with it. Watch it.
With your shirt.
No, not with my shirt. Watch the show. Well, buy me a drink first, and we'll see if you can have the shirt. So
hey, it's potential there.
Yeah.
Talking about favorite drink. Listen, we got 3 different beers. We have 2 Christmas styles. beer, and then we have one that you picked. Any particular way you want to go about this?
Let's just go from your side to my side.
So right to left, we're going. I don't know where I was going to stay with that statement, but fuck it, we're going right to left.
I mean, left to right for our viewers. So.
Oh, they're on the TV screen, but I guess my right.
Yeah. Flip it. So what we got first on the chopping block this afternoon is the Santa's Butt Porter, which is, I believe, a what do they call it? A winter porter. And so this bad boy is clocking in at a mean. What was the ABV on that?
6, I think.
6, fairly reasonable. But this is looking to be a good beer.
I don't know. Interesting.
If Victor, we get a power chug going. Everyone, let's cheer him on. Chug, chug, chug,
chug, chug, chug, chug, chug.
I always do this to myself.
I told him, man. He babysits.
Pre-game, and I forget the I forget the drink.
The electronics you're on the phone. All right, you got a beer.
All right. I looked like I was about to cry there for a second.
No crying.
There's no crying in Dallas Beer Talk.
Yeah. So.
Thank you for going there.
All right. Well. Shall we give this a try?
Yes, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. We've been teasing it for way too long. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's pretty smooth. It's pretty drinkable. Victor's not digging it. It's just not what you were expecting in a porter.
No.
To me, this kind of drinks more like a brown ale.
Yeah.
It's not as not like a lot of chocolatey notes.
I gotta take a second. I got shout out to a new friend to the show, Jennifer, the bearded lady. She said the 4th sip is where you're gonna find out if you like the beer or not.
It's true.
I got 3 more sips, but I am not liking this first sip.
You did just pound down another beer.
I know. That's what I'm like.
A lesser beer.
I don't know. That was it was rough first taste there. What do you think, Zig?
I like it. My first impression, it's pretty good. I think it's smooth.
It's real drinkable.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it has a bunch of different flavors in there. I'm still trying to figure out.
Are you getting a lot of notes of winter?
I definitely get a lot of Santa's butt.
It's
this is exactly what I think Santa's butt would taste like.
Particularly, let me see the bottle real quick.
It doesn't taste warm to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
like if I came in from the cold and wanted to drink something, I don't know if this would be
warm it up.
The one that I really wanted to get my insides
going,
churning.
That sounds bad. I don't think we need to get the insides churning.
Get the insides a little turned out. You know what I mean? Why are you saying that voice? I don't know.
So on the side of the bottle, it said the inspiration for this beer is from some children's storybook, and it says, "And Santa sat on his great butt, enjoying a hearty brew," and it says, in England, butt refers to a certain size barrel customarily used for beer, a very large barrel, in fact, holding 108 imperial gallons. So when they say butt, they're not just necessarily talking about that big old fat Santa butt right there, but
big old booty,
that big old thing. All I want for my birthday. No, so yeah, actually talking about the barrel itself. So
he drinks a lot of beer apparently. So he drinks a lot of beer in England.
Yeah.
I saw mommy never mind.
Well, I'm on my 3rd sip of this. I just drank some water to try to clean my palate out because I'm just not enjoying this beer so far.
Man, I think so. I think when you think about just the type of porters that you like and stuff, it's not. It's to me, it drinks more like a brown ale. So kind of
like
get real
a
like
smoky brown ale.
Kind of like
it tastes a lot lighter than you think it would be.
Yeah, kind of like a smoky kind of caramel sort of taste to
Creamy
it.
mouthfeel.
Oh, you said it.
I'm just joking. Look at our Facebook feed. You know what I'm talking about. Just saying.
Yeah, Victor enjoys those creamy mouthfeels.
No, I do not.
And so
no, I do not.
I think overall it's not a bad beer. I actually enjoyed this. I think it's real. It's got like kind of a. It's lighter than you think it would be, like Ziggy said. It's real smooth.
I get for me. What you gonna say, Ziggy? Sorry.
I was gonna say that it's. I don't know if it's the right time of year for Santa's butt. Honestly, I feel like it would be more of like a early spring or a mid fall beer because it doesn't. It is lighter, and in the winter, you'd think that you want something a little heartier.
Yeah. I think like a typical porter. Kind of harkening back to last week's episode again, where we had Carl on from Manhattan Project.
Black Matter.
At Black Matter.
That's a porter I was expecting when I read the name porter. As fact of a matter that I do want to give credit to both of them, where they say as you drink, your taste buds are what they said. Just it calms down, and you start getting more of the notes. The taste grows on you. Yeah, definitely it's growing on me on the aspect that it's not as bad as my first facial expression.
You drink it till you like it. I think that's what you're trying to get at.
That's the key, right?
Just keep on drinking till you like it.
I definitely don't like it though, but it's not bad. It definitely grows on you. It has that nice. If you like smoky, or you want to give it a try, like a smoky beer, like a brown ale, not a porter.
I think people that really enjoy brown ale. It's good. I'm down with it. I'm down with it.
Like, it definitely grows on me. Yeah, man, it's growing on me.
Carbonation to it. It's good.
It's grown on me, but I definitely will say
it's the alcohol kicking in.
I think it's pounding the other beer and then trying to pound this beer down. I don't know, man. Listen, give it a shot if it has a smoky flavor to it, and if you like that kind of notes, go for it.
So we've got I think kind of sneak peek to some of these other beers we have. You have some other beers from that brewery? Is that what it was? I have a bunch.
Yeah, I have a Very Bad Elf. Damn, I can't remember the names right now. Got my cheat sheet on real quick.
Yeah. So he's got some other ones lined up. So you can kind of see which one out of those you enjoy the most. So
yeah, we're gonna post them all here. We're gonna talk about them. We're gonna drink. We're gonna make this happen. As far as hold on, my cheat sheet. We have Santa's Private Reserves.
Yeah, that's a different one. That's from Rogue, I think.
It's a Belgium Dark Ale, and it's from Rogue. Yes, it is. From this brewery right here, we have. I don't know if it's from this brewery. What's the name of this brewery right here?
It's on the right side.
The right side? No, my bad.
No. Ridgeway, I believe.
Ridgeway. Okay, so we have Reindeer's Revolt, which is an English Christmas ale. We have Lump of Coal, which is a dark holiday stout. And then we have Very Bad Elf, which is a special reserve ale. So we have 3 more for next week. Oh, you have it on their website. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention.
Man, the myth.
The legend.
That's right.
Taking care of us.
Yeah. So, first impressions, you're not too fond.
This is not the one for me. This is not the one.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, this is the... I don't care what happens with the other 3 that we try next week. This is going to be the bottom of the barrel.
So, wow.
Pun intended.
Oh, wow. The bottom of the butt?
Bottom of the butt.
Yep.
Can we start using that? Like, can we bring, like, when emailing breweries, be like, hey, can I get some butt?
Yo.
Like...
Can you let us get into that butt? All the way into the 108 imperial liters of that butt?
Hey, go pop the butt open, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we gotta say you gotta bring that to the States, man. Just fucking with people.
Yeah. Some good terminology.
It's a good way to just fuck with people. I like it.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty decent.
It's not. I mean, listen, it's not the worst beer. I just had a Corona, so it's definitely not the worst beer.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't complain, but it's definitely not. It's not for me.
There's levels to this.
There's levels. I could have had a Michelob Ultra.
Yeah. So I think we're trying to get for next week, trying to get some stuff lined up, but we're looking to do maybe a little Christmas drink episode with specific Christmas drink. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So we mentioned this on a side note way back in the beginning of October, where we were like, maybe since we're doing a holiday, like Halloween special kind of thing, let's do a Christmas special, right? So what we got lined up for the 21st, we want to do an end of the year kind of special where it's going to be a 2-hour podcast. We have a bunch of holiday drinks come on, like a coffee drink, coquito, which is a traditional Puerto Rican holiday drink, eggnog that you like.
Down with the eggnog.
Another holiday drink, you know. And maybe a few other sangria type mixes. Maybe we're still trying to like figure it out.
Trying to see if we can get, I think, Will Ferrell to come on as Buddy the Elf still. See if he responds back to that email. See if we can get him back
We're working on that. I also want to look into giving like Arnold Schwarzenegger and see if he could reprise his role.
As getting Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
It's turbo time.
And him and Sinbad fight it out here in the studio.
That'd be great. We got plenty of room. I mean, look behind us. There's a whole bar behind us.
Plenty
of room. Plenty of room.
I mean, we could do it. So we're in talks with a few people. You know.
Yeah, making moves.
Yeah. Making a city move.
I won't finish that.
Can we get Joe Pesci? Is he available?
I don't think we can. We're not on that level of celebrity yet, but we could try. We could definitely reach out. It doesn't hurt.
We don't want Macaulay Culkin. He's looking all sorts of crazy nowadays.
He's cleaned up his look. If you can look up recent pictures.
Oh, it's true. He did.
He's not doing coke no more. He cut that out.
No, he
allegedly.
He's still doing the coke. He's just got like a haircut now or something.
You know what? You completely right. I don't know if he cut it out or not. Mm-hmm. We'll see. The haircut does help.
He's functioning now.
He looks like he's lifting weights.
Yeah. So we kind of touched on this before and about like the whole coquito, which I say it's kind of like a version of eggnog, which is real sweet.
Everybody usually says it like that.
It's just the easy way to kind of put it. And then eggnog. So I grew up thinking that everybody was down with eggnog. My brother loved eggnog. I loved eggnog, but you know my mom didn't care for eggnog. She would buy it for us. So I always thought.
So you've been drinking since 3?
Oh yeah, way back. So, but I've been drinking this for a long time, and I always thought that everybody loved eggnog. You know, it was just like one of those things. I thought, you know, that comes out during Christmas time. Everybody's down with it. Everybody loves eggnog. Come to find out, I had friends come over. You want some eggnog? During the Christmas time.
Fuck out of here with that shit.
Ugh, eggnog. Ugh. What's wrong with you? Why don't you like eggnog? What's wrong with you? Come to find out, like a whole bunch of people don't like it. I feel like I'm in the minority now instead of the overwhelming majority of eggnog lovers. So on that note, like
I think it's like 50-50. To be honest, right?
I mean, I don't know. I'm telling you, the more people I ask, more often than not, it's like a oh no, don't. I've tried it. No, I don't like it.
They are wrong.
Exactly. You like eggnog?
I love eggnog.
Eggnog is the best.
I mean, to rebuttal that version of it, right? I don't like eggnog, but it's the reason why I don't like eggnog. You had an eggnog first, so it's something you enjoy. When I think of holiday drinks, I think of coquito, which is a coconut sweet rum mixed drink.
Well, that'll get you drunk too. I didn't get any. Mine didn't have any alcohol when I was growing up, so you know.
Well, I didn't have it at 3 either.
Lucky.
So it's traditionally much sweeter than eggnog.
Mm-hmm.
So when people always compared it growing up, for me, people are like, oh, this is like eggnog. Even Puerto Ricans be like, oh, this is like a Puerto Rican eggnog.
Yeah.
You know, we all said that like growing up, and I never had eggnog. Then I moved to the South. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm gonna have eggnog. Cool. I'm thinking a way more sweeter drink.
Oh no.
And it's not at all. So it's like was super disappointing. And that's what like when you expect something, especially as taste wise, and you don't get that, it becomes like a bad experience. And no matter how good it was,
if you could have separated yourself from that and not necessarily made the comparison, but just like taking it
maybe
on
I
its
might have
merits
liked it.
alone,
I might have liked it. Yeah.
Would you have thought maybe just the way it tastes? Like if you drink it, do you dislike the taste?
I don't.
Or like the consistency.
I dislike the taste because,
or you know, all that kind of stuff. What is it that you?
The answer is like I do dislike the taste of it just because I was thinking more coconut. I was thinking something more sweeter.
Yeah, no coconut.
Yeah, it's nothing flavor wise comparison. The only thing comparison wise is the
color,
the color,
sort of the consistency
of it, and the holiday spirit of it. That's the only comparison. There's nothing flavor wise.
The seasonal aspect when it comes around.
Yeah, because we don't make it all year round. You technically could make it any time you want it, but we usually only make it for the holidays. Like me, my mom. My mom makes it. I like my mom's version the best because she makes
a good
it,
answer.
She makes it
always
strong as fuck.
Yeah,
she makes it super strong. But
it is. I've tried it and it is dope. It left me with a little bit of a headache because I drank too much of it. And I'm like,
you will drink a bunch of it and then you get up like I'm drunk.
the rum was breaking the blood-brain barrier pretty quickly. So,
but so that's why I didn't like it. That's why that experience for me is really bad because I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna have what eggnog is, and it's something I've always heard my entire life. It's similar to the drink I've been drinking, coquito.
And you're like, this is a lie.
I was like, there was some cinnamon in it, but not as much cinnamon as I was expecting. It has no coconut flavor at all.
It's got more like a nutmeg taste to it, I think.
Is it nutmeg? I thought cinnamon,
Well,
but I
if
wasn't
you-
100%.
If you use Malibu, it does have coconut flavor to it.
I heard.
This is true.
You can
But
tweak
I
it,
thought you
make it
make
your own.
eggnog with whiskey.
I think it's like you could do whiskey,
Brandy, rum.
Brandy makes more sense. 'cause it's
Amaretto.
sweeter, isn't it?
yeah.
Brandy makes more sense.
Yeah, I mixed it with like Disaronno, a little bit of that, but I would go with more of a whiskey because the Disaronno is already kind of sweet, real sweet. So, but yeah, so I think we need to do a poll. If people are down with eggnog
We can
or
make
not.
a poll. I would love people's interaction on it.
Mm-hmm.
We could put a poll on Facebook. I'm not sure on Instagram just yet.
Yeah, you can on
we can
Instagram
make
as well.
a poll
Yeah,
as well,
on the story.
and we can make a poll
Yeah.
on our YouTube. But we gonna focus on the other two.
The response might be underwhelming.
Very underwhelming at this point, but we're working on it. But we gotta. So that's gonna be our 2-hour special. By the way, that's why we brought it up. It's gonna be a 2-hour special, with some our friends coming through and sharing their experience with us, and it'll be a farewell for season 1 of Dallas Beer Talk.
Yeah,
Be our
'cause
farewell.
we won't have another one until the following
To the new year.
2018.
You know, we'll have
So-
to season 2, and we will revamp a lot of our social media sites, especially our YouTube page, to make it more easy to follow through, find the beers we were drinking, follow our episodes and stuff like that, make it more comprehensive.
Yeah.
Our website and things like that. We definitely got some things down the pipeline to work on through.
Most definitely.
Yeah, like but it was a crazy year. We went from I kind of want to save it for the special, but we went from a show that we just fucking around, dicking around with a bunch of friends to, you know,
Dicking around with a bunch of friends with some
some
classier
breweries.
beers.
Yeah, some classy beers and some breweries, you know.
Yeah.
I never expected, you know, emailing a brewery, they'd be like, "Hey, yeah, let's come through."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
big up to Penny Colas. You know, love you guys, much respect. You know, we came from a show that literally had no one knew who he was, and they came on without a.
And
Well,
maybe a couple people know who we are, according
A
to our
few.
YouTube.
Our YouTube, a handful of people know who we are on YouTube.
I think like 5, 6, maybe not ballpark.
7
Yeah, getting up there.
subscribers on YouTube.
Trying to break those double digits.
We're getting to double. Oh, when we break, we're gonna have a party.
Yeah.
We're gonna
yeah.
break double-digit
Yeah.
subscribers.
So,
No, but it was cool. It was actually very exciting for people to be like, "Hey, I'm down. Let's have fun. Let's drink." you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
It's a fun experience.
Cool thing about, said it countless times before, but it's a cool thing about all the people we've met so far and breweries and people just kind of connected with craft beer scene in general. Is everyone's cool. Everyone's down to drink, which it's that social aspect of drinking and having fun and just talking and, you know, hashtag talking under the influence.
Hashtag
yeah.
on the influence.
Yeah, so it's been fun. It's been a great year. Ziggy's been awesome, man. The man, the myth, the legend.
Ziggy's helped us. Listen, if as anything, if you enjoy us just even a little bit, all thanks to Ziggy
Yep.
on this.
Our guiding light.
Yeah, all the way through, helping us be consistent,
Yeah,
helping us enunciate a word sometimes. But he's still working with me. I mean, I'm not doing the greatest.
It's a regular King speech situation
Oh.
in the background.
You know, he's here ready to throw a bottle across my head when I call a guest by the wrong name.
Oh man.
Oh man, I'm such a dickhead.
Yeah, it was accidents. Accidents, you know, it happens. Let's move on to our next beer. Let's get a little bit of a palate cleanser here. That Santa's butt was not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. So
No, man, I'm so disappointed about that Santa's butt. Like, it's weird to say that I'm disappointed about Santa's butt. The glass.
Oh.
I'm still disappointed about it, but it's I was expecting like a darker porter, like, you know, like if Lump of Coal is a light stout, I'll be upset.
Yeah.
I swear to fucking God.
I thought Santa's butt was going to be thicker.
Me too.
honestly.
yeah, I mean, look at that ass. It's just no.
Oh, that's a Belgian. I smelled
Come
it.
on, man. I was hoping you'd get through this without even just noticing. Need to blind taste test you.
Now, this is the Mischief from the brewery, and that's spelled Bruery, and it's a Belgian-style golden ale. 8.5 ABV.
Hey, what's the food pairing on that one? It has food pairing. That's what's up.
Let me look here. The food pairing is crispy-skinned loup de mer, lemongrass, or pulled barbecue chicken and pork, and pretty much any day of the week.
Wow.
That's
You ever
pretty.
think like when they do food pairings and stuff, that they're like, you can drink this shit with anything. I just drink some beer.
Side note to this brewery, under their caps, they have where you can find them and social media outlets, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, under their caps. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Side note.
There's some places that do pretty cool. So there's I think Full Sail is a brewery under their caps. They've got like rock, paper, scissors.
No shit.
Yeah. So whenever you pop the cap, you kind of pop yours and you flip them over. So see who won.
What's the name of this brewery that does that?
Full Sail.
Full Sail.
Mm-hmm.
Can we pre-gaming with Full Sail 6-packs and then see who wins the game?
Yeah, and then whoever loses has to like speak in a specific accent for the whole the whole show.
Fuck.
And their take. Hello, little puppy.
I got no accent.
Yeah.
I gotta
just go.
I got
super hard.
I got a shitty New York accent, then I got a fake New York accent. So
just go like real hard on the New York accent. You can just. Like,
I can't pick and choose. You guys gotta pick it, and I gotta try to do it. I can't pick and choose my accent.
Can you give me like a little taste of some like your fake New York accent? Like how's that go? Like give me like a typical.
Now you got me on the spot.
So, just say, hey, we're gonna go down and get a slice of pizza.
You gotta enunciate like the R's and shit.
Let's hear it.
Fuck. Damn it. I'm on the spot. I'm blanking out here. The number one thing people say, I know the pizza, but number one thing people say, I'm walking here. Like the shitty, like Italian New York accent.
You
like,
talking to me?
You talking to me? He's talking to me. Like, I don't know. I'm not. This is why I don't do voiceovers.
Yeah. Yet.
Nah. Listen. I could barely read someone's name on a prompter in front of me. You want me to do a voiceover?
Oh man! Shout out to Kurt.
Fuck you guys.
But anyways, back to the beer. This is Mischief, and I thought it was kind of appropriate because, people be getting up to a little bit of mischief, get themselves a lump of coal.
Get them on the naughty list.
Yeah, right. So let's give this a shot. Yo, that's tasty.
That's very delicious. That's good.
That's good.
That's a fucking good beer right there.
I'm just trying to persuade you. I was wanting you just to drink it and not look at the bottle. And then I was be like, "Yo, it's Belgian style. You're not down with the Belgian ales."
No, I'm usually not. Like you saw my face when I popped it. I was like, Belgium. But it's a fucking good beer right here, man. This is delicious.
It's a good intermediary. A little bit of haziness to it.
Yeah, it's the New England IPA. No, I'm just joking. Listen, I got a lot of hate. I got a lot of hate text messages after I said that it looks like a New England IPA. But anyway, this is a good Belgian beer. What is this? 8%.
And it doesn't drink like too strong.
8.5.
Nice. What are you getting from it, Ziggy?
I really enjoy it. It's pretty good.
What about you, Vic? What are you?
I was very shocked by it. Listen, I was honestly, I was very skeptical. Complete different spectrums here. I was really looking forward to that winter porter, and then I absolutely hated it. Then I went from
you didn't absolutely hate. You just when your favorite. When your favorite.
It grew on me a little bit towards the end, but I'm like,
yeah.
I wouldn't want to drink it again. Excuse me.
So I'm working at.
I went from not expecting much from this beer and was blown away by it.
Yeah.
By all means, just fucking blown away by it. So I don't know. I'm just
real clean, crisp taste. It's kind of like a little bit of tartness to it. You get kind of
I don't know. I'm the worst at describing things, but it's very smooth, velvety. I watch our own show.
Yeah. Is there any creaminess to that? No creaminess. No.
All velvety.
It poured nice.
It's like, do you get like a little citrusness to it? Like
like a little kind of like a lemony. Yeah.
Like finish to it.
Yeah. It's got some nice carbonation to it.
Yeah. Well, shout out to our videos that we post on our Facebook that I poured it and it had all the foam come up because that's all the head. So it doesn't fuck up my stomach.
Yeah. Be able to enjoy it. And part of it, you didn't chug down like a beer right before that as well. So
I know. I mean, that should be a theme by this point. Me chugging beers before another beer.
Yeah. Every time we make you chug a beer, like I picture that old guy, that video we had posted of the dude that does like the world beer drinking team.
Oh yeah.
That old guy. Yeah. We need to go through some of those challenges and see if we can recreate.
Well, we need a table. Oh my god, this could be a good episode. I have a live feed,
beer pong table,
a beer pong table, and us sliding beers down and us catching. Training
that one, the little.
Yeah.
Oh man,
training for that.
That's some trouble in the making. A lot of wasted beer I picture in our making.
But that's the team effort. We throw the first few rounds with Michelob Ultra. Let's waste that beer. You know what I mean?
And at the end, we can do some Sam Adams Utopias with $100. You catch this, or
You die.
you're walking home.
I don't know where we're going with this. On a side note, this is an absolutely phenomenal beer.
Yeah, it's great. It's very, very, very tasty. I really enjoy this.
Very light, like effervescent. Very, not a lot of kick to it.
Yeah.
Like not a lot on the back end, but it's very, very fresh.
Yeah,
very crisp.
You get kind of that banana clove sort of taste with it as well. That's kind of reminds me of like a Belgian tripel. I'm always lost in which way to say it.
I don't know. We're gonna say it like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know shit. But I know this is good beer.
Yeah.
Fucking buy this beer.
Yeah.
Drink this beer.
Yeah, there's
Shout out to this brewery again. What is it called?
the brewery. There is another beer. There's a bunch that I found, but there's another one I was looking at that I was eyeing up. I almost got that one instead, but like I said, I felt like the mischief kind of played into the whole holiday theme we had going on.
Yeah.
So
I mean, shout out to Total Wine.
Yeah, Total Wine, T-Dubs. There's a new one that opened up.
I don't think it's
not too far from me.
Can you see the glass? Can you see the glass? Shout out to Abita, Chanel. Like,
yeah. Shout out to our girl Chanel.
She's doing big things, man.
Yep. She's making the city move.
Yep. You know the shitty thing about this? I was making fun of you before the show started because you went to go take a piss.
Yeah.
Guess who has to take a piss?
Not me.
I know, ain't you? Ain't Ziggy.
Yeah. Is it you? We're not barely. How far along in the show?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Look at the clock. The clock's off.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
Don't look at no
Count down the
time.
minutes. We got one big old beer left. So.
Yep. Pink old elephant.
Yeah. This is legit from Belgium. So
Straight. I flew there.
Mm-hmm.
Round trip, 24 hours. I flew there, got it, came back. I had a shitty time going through customs, but I'm here.
Yeah. You think you had to keister that one, didn't you?
I had to pull a Morty.
For the team. Did it for the beer talk.
I did. Listen.
Well, let's get this chugged down a little bit, and we can finish off with our last beer.
No, I want to finish off right now. Let me settle my stomach. Listen, I'm pretty full, but I don't know, man. I feel like an idiot half the time. Like, how did I forget the name of this brewery? That's called brewery.
I mean, I don't know. It's because you didn't pay attention the first time. That's what it was.
I mean, do I ever pay attention then? Because I'm always fucking things up.
To the things that matter, I think you do.
I mean, I will hope things like people. Ziggy.
No.
I will hope. I will pay more attention to things.
Yeah, it's all good.
I was dropped on my head a lot as a baby.
Yeah, it's all good. You got the coquito to make up for it now. So, but yeah, I was gonna say, Ziggy, you have any plans for holidays? Are you looking forward to anything coming up? I know you had tell us a little bit about your weekend you had going on.
Yeah, my dad. It was his birthday Monday, so Saturday.
Shout out to his birthday.
Yeah,
to your dad.
happy birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
I believe 65. This
40.
year. Yeah.
40.
No,
Forever 28.
65.
Forever 28.
Forever 28.
And so he grew up in Fort Worth, and he remembered even when he was a kid going to the Edelweiss, which is this German restaurant out there near where he grew up.
Yeah.
And so the last couple, 3-4 years, we've just kind of made a tradition to go out to the Edelweiss every year for his birthday. So the last couple years, we haven't been able to go at night. We've had to go like as soon as they open or on their extended hours on Sunday. They have kind of like a brunch thing.
Yeah.
And so this year I was able to change my schedule around, and I took some time off. So we took them on Saturday.
Nice.
And it's like a German-style beer hall. And it's has imported beers, and they sell them just like they do in Germany. They sell them by the liter, and I had 2 of those and was kind of gone.
I wish we could have queued up some of the pictures and stuff that you showed us, because those boys were no joke. Those leaders are like big old boys, and
oh yeah, and then and the worst thing about them is like they're solid glass mugs, so
Yeah.
it's not just the weight of the beer; it's also like the weight of the glass as you drink it.
Yeah.
And if you don't, so as soon as it's poured, it's like there's this huge amount of foam simply because there's so much beer that they're pouring out, and if you don't let it sit,
Yeah.
you're just drinking that foam. Otherwise, you know, it reacts like normal and kind of fizzles off and becomes beer. But
Yeah.
oh man, and it was thick. It was
I think
beautiful.
you guys were drinking from the picture when I remember it was a Paulaner.
Yeah,
Paulaner, I think it had
yeah.
Hefeweizen.
I took the I think I got the Dunkelweizen.
Oh, the Dunkelweizen?
I might have got the Hefeweizen.
I love both.
It was Paul Honor.
The Dunkel or the Hefe. It's very good. Very, very tasty.
Oh, it was very good, and you know I got the combo plate, so it's got two types of schnitzel,
Oh, man.
and then the a whole bunch of sausages, and we got pretzels as the appetizer. Oh my goodness, it was good food.
Sounds like a good evening.
Did you keep an eye out for the sausage slapper or swiper?
Yeah, I don't
sure he
think I didn't see him.
Yeah,
Nobody touched my plate.
He was creeping through the window. Like,
He was waiting for opportunity.
yeah. He was trying to come in. That's cool. I love German food.
Who's that peeping through my window? The Icelandic Santa Claus?
Yeah, there he is. One of the
Swiping sausages?
Yeah, swiping sausages. My man, I love German food. I don't know. Are you a big? Are you a German fan? German food fan?
I mean, it's not the love. I don't like sauerkraut. Like sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut.
No, nobody likes sauerkraut, dude.
Yeah, no sauerkraut for anybody.
I don't like sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut.
That word.
Yeah.
Words. You know, I just talk for a living.
Do you like Spätzle?
No.
Little
No.
little schnitzel.
What do you not like?
No, I just don't like that.
Say it with a New Yorker accent. Maybe that'll help.
No, I'm good.
Sauerkraut, man.
Sauerkraut. I don't like that sauerkraut.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not even a New York. That's just me being raspy. No. I like, but outside of that, they have a lot of bread and like sausages and meat like dishes. Like, what's not to love about it? Like,
Yeah,
it's all like
good with some beers.
yeah, it's always usually like meat. Like, you know, what do they have for carbs beside bread? Like just bread, like potato. They don't have rice or anything like that, right?
They make like these like potato pancake kind of things. It's
No, that was latkes, and those people have been, excommunicated.
oh,
from
you talking about the Polish?
We don't talk about the Polish here on the show.
We love the Polish here, man.
So yeah, I like German food.
We're indifferent to the Polish here.
We're like Sweden when it comes to Polish.
We're neutral.
neutral. We stay neutral.
Well, I mean, we'll take the gold.
And the castles, and the art, and the music.
I feel like the mischief that we were drinking right now would pair up with some great.
Oh
German
my!
food.
Some like some German sausages.
Yeah, man. Next year we need to start planning out for all like the beer holidays.
Well, we
and stuff.
will because you know
Yeah.
what? We're having a break from season 1 to season 2, and we will have things more mapped out.
Yeah.
And more regularly scheduled guests.
We need. Oh, you know what we need to do? So talking about the Full Sail stuff, where we have the rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
We need to rock paper scissors and see who has to like dress up for. We'll both dress up, but who has to dress up as the girl version of the Lederhosen for Oktoberfest? Who has to do the dress up with all that stuff? It's the guy or girl version.
So it looks like we'll be recording the day after Valentine's Day this
Oh,
next
wow.
year.
That's rough.
So I'm assuming that will be our tequila day.
Yes. It will be a very heavy tequila margarita mix kind of day. Sangria kind of day. No, man. That's a bet. But can't just be the tic-tac-toe. I don't take that to fate. It has to be a real bet. Like something we have to compete in.
That's a blind competition. Leave it to blind luck, man.
Nah, I want to let my skills be the one that, if I have to wear the dress or not, be the factor in that.
Yeah.
Skills or lack of skills be
Yeah.
the factor on that.
Man, we'll see. We'll see what we can come up with. Let's
Best yodeler.
Live feed at a bar that supports Dallas Beer Talk, and we will have a live show, and we play pool or something, whatever games they have at the bar.
Can I bring a ringer for me?
I want to be on your friend's team. I know he is like a solid pull shark.
Oh man, he's crazy.
I'll play against him.
All right, deal.
I got it.
He's playing for me. He'll be my champion, and you will play against him.
Whoa! This ain't Westeros.
This
right?
is Westeros.
This is not Westeros. We do our own battles here.
Our battles here. Well, drink that down. We got one more beer to sample up before we get up out of here and make our way out of the studio.
Making our way downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Walking fast. And I'm homebound. I'm glad you guys did with me.
That beer was really good.
That was a phenomenal beer, man. That was super phenomenal. Like,
glad we could change your mind. Now, if only we could find IPA.
I drank
that
it
you
down
react to.
so fast, it was crazy, guys.
You did. It was like you just spilled it into your insides. It's like a violent wave of just
I mean, 1 minute it was there, and then it was gone. Where'd it go?
it was that good. No, listen. As far as IPAs, I don't want to like keep saying Manhattan Project, but their New England IPA was absolutely delicious. They had an IPA before that was absolutely delicious.
yeah, the Half-Life and the double
The
Half-Life.
Half-Life, yeah, the Half-Life.
So we had the Half-Life, and we had the double Half-Life was the other one. But you also enjoyed the Petty Cola's Sit Down or I'll Sit You Down.
That was another one that was very surprising
was really
because
good.
that was their Imperial, their double kind of style champagne.
Shit, campaign with the champagne. Let me do the damn thing.
But it was like their stronger version of the same IPA, and their weaker version I didn't like whatsoever.
Yeah,
But the sit down sat us down that episode.
the one you weren't fond of was the was it the Friday? No, it was the what was it called?
The Friday IPA from
That's
Martin
Martin
House.
House.
I like them. I like that Friday, but they have a Saturday IPA. Apparently, it was really good too. I haven't tried that one
I
though.
think that was a little bit stronger.
Is it? I didn't have it though. I haven't tried it, so I don't know. But I know that Friday IPA was I liked.
I'm trying to, what was the name of it? It was
Bitter Sisters had an IPA I like too.
yeah.
Shout out to Bitter Sisters. The most respectful brewer I came on, sat there with all smiles, and I was talking about you have a beer that I absolutely love, and he sat there with a smile on his face and said, "That's not my beer." As you can tell, I am an idiot. I will have a montage of Victor's dumb moments coming up soon.
We don't have enough airtime.
This is true.
We're gonna have to like make a little clip.
It will be a whole episode. It'll be a whole hour episode of Idiot Time by Victor Santana.
Yeah.
Or dumb moments. Whatever.
So now that we
Everybody
had a
gets
little.
their own show, but yours is the only one that's a full show.
Yeah, only dumbass moments. Sit there with a smile on my face. Yeah, I like your
been
beer a
great.
lot. It's peanut butter, like whatever, porter kind of thing, right? He sat there with a smile on his face. That does.
That's not.
But I'm glad you like it.
And me and yeah, we're just over here like, come on, Victor. What are you?
Yeah, we
thinking,
knew that
man?"
wasn't.
And I love. So his reaction was, it was very polite, but it was the politeness you would have of like, I don't want to kick this puppy. Like he's so happy right now.
That's what I say. All due respect, like that was a great moment in Dallas Beer Talk history. And then my two co-hosts, who also looked it up and researched that it wasn't their beer, politely said that we know it's not their beer. I'm like, we looked it up. I'm like, oh, thanks for informing me, my co-host.
You know, it happens.
You never asked.
That's true.
Yeah, I take responsibility.
It's
I
true.
did not ask.
So should have prefaced this. I'm working half nostril here. I'm getting over a little congestion, so that's why I've been trying to rely on a lot of your tasting over here. Because
Oh, right. The rookies tasting? I mean, I'll do it.
it's your time to shine. You can call up to the
what
starters.
What type of beer is this, though? I smell like another
So I think
Belgian style.
this is a it's a Belgian ale, but I think they call it like a Trappist ale. It's like a
So here it says it is a Belgian strong dark ale.
See, that's what I was smelling. It's a Belgian ale, but I thought it was like a kind of like a.
Ziggy. Can you give us the brewery name real quick?
I believe it is Brouwers Hugh.
All right, there it
that
is.
that was the best we're gonna get. Let's go for it. Let's go.
It is a 10%.
Is it what? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah,
Pink
it's-
Elephant has 10% of beer
Come
alcohol.
on, bro, it's right here.
The
Look,
Delirium Noel.
Hold on, it's right here.
10%. All right, let's go. 10%.
Campaign with the champagne.
Heard that. Let's
All right.
do this.
Little shout out.
It's certainly strong
It's very strong. It's got definitely a strong taste.
from that first sip.
Yeah, but let's try another one. That first sip is always rough.
It shouldn't be rough. It's so I when I first started drinking beers, I've had the Delirium Tremens, which is like not the Noel version or whatever. and I wasn't too fond of it when I first started drinking beer. But I wanted to. That was when I was real new into the scene, if you will, and trying out beers and stuff.
When you were a rookie,
I was trying to develop my palate, and I haven't really had it since. And I've been wanting to try the beer just to see, because I wasn't too fond of it, but I knew that I needed. It's got a lot of complex flavors going on. Real.
It's hard for me to pinpoint. I wish we had an expert on here. Wink, wink. Bearded lady.
Yeah, come on, Jen.
Mm-hmm. Shoulder issues. No, shout out. I hope she's doing better. I hope she's doing well.
Yeah.
But no, man, it's definitely it's like boozy. You know.
You taste the booziness.
It's not boozy where like taking a shot where it hurts, but you definitely taste the alcohol.
Yeah, it's shining through, and it's definitely letting you know that it's got strong. It's man, I'm trying to figure out a way to put it into words.
This has got that warmth that I would look for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's that's actually perfect on a blizzard kind of day. This is where you come home and you want to freaking drink this beer. Like it's a boozy beer. It's full of flavor, and it hits all the right notes on a blizzard or a snowy day. Like
it's you can feel it in the pit of your stomach, but it's not heavy. It's just like thick.
That's what I'm saying. That's a perfect way to describe it. That's perfect. Not describe it, but a perfect way to to try to pinpoint
the
it.
Feeling, yeah. I'm getting like almost like a fruit note at the end. Is that just me? It's almost, and again, I'm working with limited nasal capacity, but almost like a how do I put almost like a cherry or some kind of
I get like a
kind of finish at the end.
Not me. I get more like there's some floral notes to it, maybe from the hops or something. There's some floral,
it's
like kind of notes. Maybe because you're like little stuff up. I don't get fruit notes, but also I'm not well versed.
There's a little bit of a sourer hint in my opinion. On the back end. Maybe not necessarily cherry, but like a tartness.
Yeah, like a tartness. I can see that.
Yeah, I can see it. That's a better way to describe it than like a fruit note. I do feel that, and I feel like more floral flavors than it. But it's an interesting, good beer.
It's a good complex beer.
It's an interesting, good beer.
Yeah, I'm glad I tried this again after having beers in between, because I had this. I'm telling you,
I'm glad we ended it. I'm glad we ended the show with this one. This beer right here. It's a different kind of beer. It's not so Belgium Strong Ale and Belgium Dark Ale. We've had them on the show, both. Why my hat looks all fucked up? I can't fix it.
It's a New York hat. That's why.
Anyway, they don't taste the same. Right now this. Go ahead, Ziggy. I know you had something to say.
It's your weird ass head, dude.
Oh, there it is. Not the hat.
Man, listen.
Is it the hat?
What makes my head look weird is the 27 championships on the side of my head.
It's weighing you down on one side.
It's weighing me down on the side. Let me just flip this.
Other way.
Oh, the other way. Damn it. I'm stupid, too. By the way, guys.
There it is.
There it is.
Count them.
Right there.
27 times.
It's all fucked up. That's why my head's all fucked up right now.
Yep.
It's the weight of a legacy.
Of excellence.
Of excellence. So, if only.
A glorious past. My head's all fucked up right now. I don't know. Headphones off.
Yeah. So.
Headphones off. This has been an interesting show. Listen, guys, I do appreciate you putting up with us. I do appreciate all the love we get on it.
Yeah, I really want to make a post on try to make a poll on
we'll make a poll
eggnog.
tonight. We'll make a poll tonight. Are you eggnog fan or not? For Christmas, for holiday things. What I will say to wrap this up, I do appreciate this beer right here. It's a phenomenal beer. It's a great way to end the show. It's not an easy beer for someone who wants to try beer for the first time or get into beer.
Yeah, it's real complex. There's a lot of stuff going on,
and I can't be the one to speak on it, but it tastes great. It tastes great. It's boozier.
The alcohol definitely shines through for sure. You definitely notice it.
But it's not hard at all either. It's not a harsh 10%.
Like you said, like kind of. I like the way you put it in terms of like it's not like taking a shot where you kind of have that like afterwards.
Yeah.
So it's strong. You know it's strong, but it's not overwhelmingly strong where it makes it unpleasant.
Yeah, it's still pleasant all the way through. Perfect way to put it. It's still pleasant all the way through.
Yeah.
That's a great beer, man. And as far as that, we have this wrap up where I want to say, and we've been talking about this all year, but we really, really, really would love all of us here. If you guys have suggestions of beer, there's beers all over the United States that we don't know about. If you see this and you want to leave a comment or direct message us about a beer you want us to try.
Trillium wants to send us some of that hazy IPAs. Trillium, we would love to sample
any real
anything
new,
you want to bring us. And
all that hate text message I got for a New England IPA. If you have a real New England IPA that I could get to, or if you want to send to us, feel free. Let's get in communications. Let's talk or leave a comment. We'll try to get a beer. Listen, I want to know what you guys want us to try, or what's out there to try that you guys may like, because that's going on. We can't know everything at all times, but I want to know more. Help us try new things, experience new things.
Yeah, and just let us mix it up a little bit. We'd love everyone's take on things.
Exactly.
We've gotten suggestions before, and it's always been great. So, I mean, it's a hard job for us to sit here and drink this beer in front of you guys.
A little bit. It's very difficult.
But we're down to do it for y'all as the audience. And so if you guys have like any suggestions, any beers you guys want us to try, man, I mean, we'll suffer through it and we'll make it happen. We'll
make the city move
for the good of for the good of the people. So
definitely. And then this is the time of the show where we want to wrap up and let you guys know we got Instagram, Facebook, Dallas Beer Talk all the way through.
Yep.
YouTube, Dallas Beer Talk. Like, we're gonna revamp our YouTube page to be more viewer friendly.
Yep.
And more content on there. We're gonna also have our website, DallasBeerTalk.com. Also, you can find us on SoundCloud, Google Play, and soon to be iTunes. So Dallas Beer Talk, Google it, you're gonna find us either way, or go to our website. You're gonna have all those links there. Then Ziggy, the man, the myth, the legend. What you got going on?
You guys can catch me every Thursday at 8:30 at the Backdoor Comedy Club. You can catch me every Saturday at 8 and 10:15 at the Backdoor Comedy Club. And I have 2 plugs today.
2? I thought you didn't have any. What?
I went from 0 to 2.
Yeah.
Inspirational.
So I'm pretty excited. I am getting to work with Sandra Bullock and Bill Pullman.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
that's an interesting combination.
Yes,
What's
yeah,
up?
they're back together. They're doing a new movie. Bill Pullman plays a sexually obsessed Santa Claus who's stalking Sandra Bullock's character.
That's festive.
Yeah, they're calling that one While You Were Sleeping. So I'm,
Oh
I'm
my
excited
God.
about that. And I have a real plug today. It's not something that I'm involved with, but it's something that some of my friends that I know are involved with.
Oh, wow.
Local comedian Wes Corwin. He has a new podcast, and it's called When Keeping It Real Goes Rob. And he is bringing on other local comedians to talk about the new Netflix series that Rob Schneider has.
Schneider's life.
The real Rob.
The real Rob. And
He is crazy.
yes, and my my very good friend Pete Young, he was on just 2 episodes ago. My good friend Jairo Flores, he was on I think the episode before that, and the local comedian Safi Herndon. You might have seen her. She's the I believe that she's 11 now. She's an 11-year-old comedian, and she goes to clubs, and she's just a wonderful human being. And she was on the last one along with her dad.
Someone buy her a beer.
Yeah.
I mean,
what?
what? Go on. Sorry.
Yeah, no, don't. But yeah, no. Safi and Steve Herndon were on the last one, so you can find that on SoundCloud or his Facebook. That's When Keeping It Real Goes Rob.
That's.
So,
a
I have not
nice
been on
name.
it. I've just been listening to it, and it is very enjoyable.
Very nice.
So,
All right, for all the listeners, if you didn't catch that, When Keeping It Real Goes Rob on SoundCloud and Facebook, we will be sharing that link on our Facebook page here, so you guys can follow that as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's something I want to listen to. Then the 11-year-old comedian,
That's
is she
interesting.
trying to pull her inner Dave Chappelle?
she is very funny. She's very funny.
That's awesome. That's cool.
I think she's 11 now. Yeah.
Very
Pulling
nice.
her inner Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle started when he was like 13, 14 years old. So,
Really?
you know,
Wow.
big up to that. I'm big into. I love comedy. I love it a lot. So, man, listen, this episode has flown by,
I was say the hour flew by.
and I still gotta pee.
Yeah. So there's we need to wrap this up, but so little time, so many beers to drink. It's been great. I want to thank all you wonderful people being here with me. Dallas Beer Talk.
DallasBeerTalk.com. We out of here.
We outta here.
Listen, we out of here. Have a good weekend. Love
right.
you guys.